Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It's November 8th, 2024. Looking at the guns on Baldy, making some of that world-class snow to get us going for Thanksgiving Day. And if you're still enjoying this broadcast, you have to do a one-time donation, or even better, a sustaining monthly membership to keep this fully supported by you, the viewer, and not by any other sponsors that would break up the time of this. Looking at the weekend, it's going to start out with sunny skies and then progressively get a little cloudier each day, with the chance of snow showers in the Sawtooths and Galena Pass area on Sunday. Highs are going to be in the upper 40s, and we'll be ushering in a cold front on Monday. But looking around at morning temperatures this morning, we are in the mid to low 20s in the Wood River side and the teens up in the Sawtooth Valley. So another chilly morning with this inversion. All right, looking at satellite real, no clouds in the sky. Got high pressure sitting over us, and low pressure up in the Gulf of Alaska. That's going to be eventually dropping down towards us over the next couple of days. Kind of do a little bit of this, and it'll park itself over the coast and set up this trough system that's going to feed moisture into southwest Idaho. And looking around at the snow totals that this is actually put out by Boise National Weather Service. This is looking through Tuesday at 11 p.m. So we have not really much in store until the snow starts flying Monday. That little system on Sundays is going to be a quick hit, a little upper level trough, kind of a short wave, so not like a major storm system. Monday into Tuesday is going to be our first significant snow, and then we'll have another one Wednesday and the Thursday. So this is looking at the first one, snow totals. Everything in the lighter orange is going to be up to a foot of snow. That darker orange over the Sawtooths is going to be up to 18 inches of snow. This is going to be a wet and heavy snow, so this is going to be elevation dependent. All the lower elevations are not going to do as well. It's going to be more like Sierra concrete out there, and rain probably in the valley floor to start this out, and then changing over to snow overnight. That's why you're seeing snow, a guesstimate of an inch, maybe an inch and a half in the Sun Valley area, because it'll change over. All right. Let's look at some models. All right, looking at the MBS blend of models. Fast forward this to Tuesday. So you can see the Sawtooths are going to be picked, the upper part of the Sawtooths, really the mountains that you got to go deep into, will be seen in about an inch. You can see the big percentage of this is going to fall on the western side. So this is going to be another northwest flow hitting all the northern mountains. But it'll trickle down into the Smokies and hit a little bit of the Galena Pass area. And then the second storm comes through Wednesday into Thursday, and you can see it getting even darker in the same areas. Projections of over 2 inches. This is kind of getting into the fantasy forecast, but that's what we've been having to do in the high pressure regime here. So that's what we can look forward to. Some other things I wanted to talk about was just kind of still a little bit of difference between the Euro and the GFS, the two different long range models that we look at. So you can see this trough system. The area of low pressure is right here, and it sinks all the way down into Southern California and up. So this is the Euro, which is a much warmer looking model, higher amounts. This does better for South Valley. whereas the GFS for the, oh, let me boost it to the same time frame. The GFS has it the trough a little tighter, a little bit more north. It's looking like it's going to be a colder one because it's not pulling into all the warmer air down in California. So we'll see which model kind of prevails. We're still 3 to 4 days, pretty much 4 days out at this point. But there's still some discrepancy there. You can see that another view looking at the big wood, all the different runs for here. These lines are tight here, so all these models are a little bit more in agreement in the GFS realm. It's still showing the storm's going to come in a little warm and then switch over to snow. And then the second storm's looking a little bit not as potent. The Euro, the lines are a little bit more scattered, and you can see it's going to dump a little bit more snow, or rain, I should say, in the valley floor. But the lines are a little bit more spread, so not as much what am I trying to say? Not as much amounts going to be falling there. All right, looking at some other ways of looking at this storm or these amounts. This is the National Blend of Models, just a point forecast for Bench Lakes area. You can kind of break this down into two different storms looking at this bar graph. Here's our first one coming in Monday night, or Monday into Monday night, and the second one into Wednesday morning into Thursday night. So a little low lull on Tuesday here. But if you look at the SWE totals in the green versus the snow amounts in blue, they're pretty even, which means it's going to be a high density wet storm because we're going to have warmer temperatures. So we could see about 1.5 inches of water and about a little over a foot of snow up at Bench Lakes, which is pretty good for base building, I guess. Titus is a little bit higher. You can see the SWE difference is a little bit less. I think that's probably 8%, a little bit more what we're hoping for. Not as much SWE, about 1 inch, but more snow with that. And then looking over at Sun Valley, not as much snow, few inches, and then maybe 6 inches, but pretty equal amounts of SWE. So that's falling around 10%, a little heavier. And then Bogus Basin is going to be pretty similar to Baldy, picking up 4 inches of snow and then maybe be able to squeak out 6 inches, but lots of water with that. All right, if you made it this far, the phrase of the day is wet and heavy. We'll see what it brings.